Hello and welcome to a quick update about ADA. Unchanged really from the previous video, just a quick update here to highlight the importance of a potential bullish flag that we can see here on the 4-hour chart. This is certainly something where you could consider a continuation to the upside, irrespective of the Elliott wave count. I mean, sometimes when you have really difficult scenarios like this one here, I mean, I have problems to count this currently bullish. I would need to go to the higher level wave count, and to be fair, this is really micro counting that we do here with ADA. It has been moving in a sideways range for a long time now, and I mean, later today when I've got a bit more time, I'll sit down and maybe redo here the most imminent count and to get to the bullish count that might work out. Here for me this still doesn't really add up. I don't really know what to make out of this because and that doesn't give much confidence, right? So here we still have from the low at 42.4 cents a potential impulse to the upside in wave 1. I have my problem to count this here as the wave 2, so I consider this only as the wave A. This here can be considered as a wave B, but again, this doesn't really look 3-wave like, so this might in the end become something else. And then, but I also don't like that this is an overshooting wave B, so we would ideally come down from here in a wave C. Now the problem is that we now have a bull flag, so if this channel breaks to the upside, and if that happened now, it would be above 51.7 cents, then I think we can easily get to the next resistance point, and that is around just below 55 cents. So a lot will play out up here. Yeah, this will be the next key decision point. If we make it above this level, and in addition to that, we've got support here by the 50-day moving average, the yellow line at 49.5 cents. So I think the chances generally to break out of this structure to the upside are quite high. And then we could get here to this 54.7, 55 cent area. And then here is the next inflection point, next decision point, where we will have a lot of resistance in this range. I mean, so far Cardano hasn't broken out of this range at all. We had a bit of a fake out here that was not a substantial breakout, it was a fake out, and a breakout above this range, which ranges basically from 54.9 to 55.7 cents, would be considered bullish. So on the flip side, if we lose the if we drop out of the flag to the downside and also break below the 50-day moving average, then I think first of all we'll find a bit of support, ideally here around the 48 cent level. And if we lose this, then we get into this area here between 42.4 and 44.2 cents. But for me, to be honest, even though we, as I said, as long as we hold above the 42 cent level, we can focus on the bullish case. But it's not necessarily high confidence, okay? So the ADA bearish chart, to be honest, at that currently, for whatever reason, because it adds up more, whatever, it gives a bit more confidence. And on this bearish chart, we talked about the rally to the downside that happened, well, the bearish rally that happened from 60 cent level to the downside here as a wave 1. We can consider that as an impulse, yeah, to the downside. It is a 5-wave move, yeah. To the upside, we can consider this then a wave 2. Yeah, you have the wave 2 up there. As I said earlier today, this could also be the wave E over triangle. And in the end, the overall scenario doesn't differ much. But first scenario in the bearish count is that we are in a wave 2. The wave 2 is a 3-wave move. In this case, I've got it labeled as a W, X, and Y. Talked about this in the previous video, that in the Y wave, yeah, that's where we are. This could just be a wave A, a wave B. That would explain the possible bull flag that we will push once more higher. Ideally not above 55.9 cents. And the key resistance level that we have here is the 54.3 cent level, which I've highlighted here. Yeah, that is the length of the wave W added to the low of the wave X. That gives you the 1-to-1 ratio between wave W and wave Y. Yeah, so 54.3 cent level, next key resistance here on the bearish chart, and above that the 55.9 cent level. If we go above that level, we need to look at something different. It could also be the wave E of a triangle, yeah, so that all of this range was just a large Elliott wave triangle. Also, I went through the count in quite a lot of detail myself to figure out, is this an adequate wave count? It is, yeah. It is a bearish wave count where we would expect to drop to the downside after a peak in the wave E. The wave E is normally the last wave of a triangle, and you would break to the opposite side of the wave E, and therefore you can see it doesn't really make a difference if we are in the wave 2, which would be expected to break to the downside eventually, or if we're in the wave E. It will make some difference going forward, but not imminently. So 2 bearish wave counts. Ideally in both we find some resistance here at 54.2 cents. That is a key inflection point, key decision point. And above that we've got very close the 55.9 cent level. So it's a bit of a range here. If we go above this level though, it indicates that something more bullish might be going on. Okay, and that's my update about ADA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.